Hello, truth seekers. This is Ben, back with another viral video. I know some of you might be getting tired of hearing me talk about Harry and Meghan, but they just keep providing me with material, folks. I have to admit, I'm not a fan of these two. I think they're pretty awful. And today, we've got some juicy gossip about Harry's reaction after being removed from the Councillors of State by King Charles. Yes, you heard it right, folks. King Charles seems to have reached his limit with his troublesome son, and he's ready to take some drastic steps. So get your popcorn ready because this is going to be a messy situation. Apparently, Harry had a complete meltdown when he got the news, even throwing dishes around in his Montecito mansion. Can you believe it? It seems like he's given up his royal duties, turned to bashing his family on TV, moved across the pond, and now acts surprised when they revoke his royal privileges. Seriously, what does he expect? And let's be honest, Charles made the right decision by removing Harry from the Council of State. That role is meant for active royals, not for those who abandon their responsibilities for Netflix deals. Harry and Meghan appear to desire the glitz and glamour associated with royalty without fully committing to the responsibilities, which can be seen as somewhat disheartening. Meanwhile, Kate is recuperating from major surgery with grace and dignity, demonstrating the qualities of a true future queen. She and William continue to shoulder the extra load caused by the runaway royals. Even in her unwell state, Kate exemplifies her commitment to service. She consistently stands out in comparison to Meghan. Speaking of Meghan, it's possible that she encouraged Harry during the mentioned episode. She has a penchant for portraying herself as a victim and provoking Harry's emotions. It's quite likely that this particular stunt was her idea, and she was well aware of it. Everything with Meghan seems meticulously planned. It often appears as though she's playing the victim card. If the royal family is truly as terrible as she claims, why does she cling to her royal title? She could simply walk away and refrain from complaining. But, of course, she doesn't do that because her duchess status is what keeps her in the spotlight. Without her royal ties, she might fade into obscurity. I can't help but find amusement in the behavior of these two individuals. They appear to be extremely eager to present themselves as important global figures deserving of respect, but let's face it, they are now podcast hosts and Netflix producers. Their actions have revealed their true intentions. When they distanced themselves from their family and royal obligations, they claimed to seek privacy. Yet, it's evident that they now yearn for attention. They need to make up their minds. At the end of the day, it's clear that Harry and Meghan come across as two privileged individuals who throw constant tantrums when things don't go their way. They seem to want all the royal perks without bearing the corresponding responsibilities. Meghan wants to be treated like a princess without the customary handshakes and ribbon-cutting ceremonies. However, it's unlikely they will ever find true contentment because nothing ever seems to be sufficient for them. In my opinion, King Charles should completely sever their ties to anything royal, preventing them from complaining further. No more titles, roles, or access for them. It's time for a clean break, putting an end to their lingering royal status. If they truly want out, it's time to make it official. And when their supporters protest, it might be best to disregard their complaints. Harry and Meghan have certainly found financial success outside of the royal family. The best way for the royal family to respond is by living well and focusing on their public service duties. Charles, William, Kate, and others fulfilling working roles should concentrate on serving the public rather than concerning themselves with the Montecito celebrity lifestyle. Harry and Meghan have a tendency to play the victim, so it's best to stop giving attention to that behavior. The monarchy has endured for centuries without them and will continue to do so. Stripping them of all royal privileges and leaving them to pursue their own endeavors, whether it's merchandise or Netflix, is the way to go. Meanwhile, the genuine members of the royal family should return to the vital work of serving Britain, which Harry and Meghan appeared to be unwilling or unable to do themselves. In summary, Harry should move past his grievances about losing royal perks that he willingly relinquished. Meghan should abandon the idea of being a princess without the associated responsibilities. The royal family should completely detach the runway royals from official duties and concentrate on serving the British people. Cutting ties and disregarding any complaints is the right approach. King Charles has demonstrated strong leadership, and it's time to complete the process. Harry and Meghan may have been in the headlines, but they're yesterday's news and likely to remain so. Alright, everyone, that's my perspective on the latest Harry and Meghan developments. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next update.